Hi, this is Sandy Jo from rhinestonetemplates.com, and there have been some questions about how to take and how to split some different letters and different designs and stuff like that, so I thought I'd make this really quick little lesson tutorial here. And I'm working in Corel here because this was the recent question of how to do this in Corel. I've got a couple of K's here that I just pulled up, and I'm just going to duplicate one more here just to make sure that I've got a, whoops, hang on just a second here. And I'm just going to go ahead and duplicate one more just to have another one to play with, just in case something doesn't go the way that I want it to go here. But anyway, so there's two different ways of splitting a letter. One of them would be taking and just however wide you want your space to be in a letter, so that like a font or something could fit in this area right here. You go ahead and you arrange how wide you want that to be before you actually start, because when you're done, this whole area is going to be vacant, and that's where you can slide in your word or your team name or monogram personal name or whatever it would be that you'd want to do. So you go ahead and make this the size that you want to fit, and you can either have this sitting in back or in front of the design, whichever you prefer. And when we're done, wherever this blue space is going to be vacant on this K here. So this is just one way of doing it. So just go ahead and arrange it. It doesn't have to be even here on the two sides, as long as it's overlapping the K or the S or whatever letter or whatever design that you're working with. Have it overlap to both sides on the left and the right. So go ahead and select your whole image. So you're selecting the blue bar and you're selecting the K, and then if you come up to your toolbars up here, you're going to see a lot of the tools that I use the most up here, and you're going to have your weld tools, your trim, your intersect, your simplify, your front minus back, your back minus front, and your create boundary tools. But what we're going to do on this one, where we have it the bar here and we're going to have it be vacant in the middle, we're going to go ahead and just simply hit the, let's see, we're going to go weld, trim, intersect, simplify. We've got our bar and back, so we're going to go front minus back because we want the blue in the back to be gone from the front. So just go ahead and click that, and as you can see, now you've got a space here where you've got a space in between that you can add anything that you want in the middle of this K here. So that's one way of doing it, and that was using when you have two objects and you select, then it was the menu that came up here, and it was the front minus the back or the back minus the front. Another way of doing it, or actually let's back it up and do it one more time for you so you can catch it in case I went too fast. So you go ahead and you make your rectangle the size that you want, or any shape for that matter that you want to put into a design where you want it to be vacant, and then just go ahead and select the whole image. And when you do that, then all your little toolbars up here come up, and you've got your weld bar, your trim, your intersect, your simplify, your front minus back, and your back minus front. And what I want is I want my front minus back. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that one, front minus back, and I clicked it, and when I clicked it, it took my thing that was in the back and made it so I have my square that's empty here. So there's that one way. Another way is you can use your knife tool. And your knife tool is over here, the third icon down, and it's the knife tool. And I'm just going to go ahead, and there's a crop and erase, a knife, an eraser, and a virtual segment tool. I'm going after the knife. And as you can see where it says knife, it says knife tool, slice an object to split it into two separate objects. So you can take and make a straight line or a curvy line or whatever you want, but I'm going to go ahead and use that. And let's just say I'm going to go over here, and I'm just going to go right through there. Go up to your pointer, your select tool up the top, and now you actually have, now you actually have two different pieces here. So you can go ahead and you can select how you want this spaced out or not spaced out. If you want to cut it again, you can cut it again and cut more off it if you want, depending on the look that you're after. But that's how you would make splits and slicing stuff in Corel. So work with your front minus back, back minus front, and then come over here and work with your knife tool and see if that helps. And like I said, you don't have to make a straight line with a knife tool. You can, do different kind of curves and different things too if you want. But again, this is Sandy Jo from rhinestonetemplates.com. Visit my website for supplies if you need any. And thank you again for watching this, and I hope this has helped.